yarn was bought out of receivership by Carfields and what was called Primary Wool back in September 2014. So the ownership structure now is 57% owned by CPW, Carfields Primary Wool, which in turn is 50% owned by Carfields, and the balance with a wool cooperative ownership of about 12 or 1300 farmers throughout New Zealand. And the other 43% of the NZ Yarn business is 40 odd investors who are mainly sheep farmers. With Carfields and the ownership CPW, we've got a purely vertical or a vertical operating model, which is quite unique for a carpet yarn spinner. There's no other carpet yarn spinners around the world that have wool growers that own them. So we can source direct from growers who we know, we can handpick them for their attributes and their vegetable matter free, and we hope to be able to offer contracts in the future, so we take the risk out of bull price for the grower and for us and also the end customer. The business has been going since the mid-70s. It supplies carpet yarn to carpet manufacturers around the world. The process is we buy scoured wool. It's scoured in Timaru, it comes here, we buy half our wool through our shareholders, our farmer wool grower shareholders, and we dye it, we card it, we spin it, we twist it, and in some cases we chemically set it, put it on a cone and send it mainly to Australia to carpet manufacturers there. But we're increasing our sales, growing our business in North America, which is very important to us.
I wanted to know more, so Colin welcomed us in for a tour of the plant.
We have about 55 staff. We've taken on 10 staff latterly to change from a 4-day, 12-hour shifts to 5 days, 24 hours a day.
And in terms of production, how much wool would you produce a year?
This year we'll do around 1 million kilos, and we've got plans to lift that to 1.4 million over the next 3 years. This is scoured wool as it arrives from Timaru, about 420 kilos in a bale, and it arrives in sort of 20-tonne lots, which is about a week's production for us. This is called stock dyeing.
Yep.
So we've got a variety of sizes of vats, and we put scoured wool direct into these. We mix up the dye stuffs. It then goes this is a carrier. It then goes into a vat. It's brought to temperature, which is just under 100 degrees, for about an hour, which exhausts the dye stuff onto the wool. Then it goes through the dryers into the card towers behind the cutting machine. So this is it's quite a challenge because it's a natural product. It varies in colour from batch to batch, so it's the dyer's job to get the coloration right. So quite a technical role.
So once the wool gets blown through, what happens all through this machine?
This is the end of the carding machine. So the wool is teased open. It forms a web. The web has been split by these tapes at the back, and it's rubbed by these oscillating aprons here and wound onto these spools ready for the next process, which is spinning. This is chemical setting. So you take a twisting tube and it's a continuous process. It winds it off, so we can do a flush yarn, which is a very straight yarn, or a hard twist yarn through this process here. So it's a package-to-package process. The continuous process takes it off a twisting tube through a chemical setting process, which is an aqueous process with a metabisulfite chemical. Then through a dryer, and then wound onto a cone ready for the stack.
That's the end product.
So yeah, this is a couple of kilo cone destined for Australia, through carpet manufacturer in Australia. So 95% of our sales are into Australia. It's very important for us not only to grow our sales in Australia with new products, but to develop new markets, and that's where the US is becoming increasingly important for us.
And from start to finish, how long would it take from the bale arrives to that? How long would it take?
Okay, from order to delivery, we want it to be under 8 weeks. From issuing in the dye house through to here, best part of a week.
Oh, wow.
The future of wool, well, this is my philosophy, is that it's in high-end residential. It's producing differentiated yarn systems that produce wall-to-wall products that are rug-like construction. So it's not commodity products, bread and butter products that synthetics will dominate that space. So it's stunning carpets that showcase wool's natural attributes and are very difficult, if not impossible, for competitors to replicate.